Yo guys, what is going on? Blossom's back. Welcome back to the episode of Top Drives. Returning today's episode with a little bit of visualization. I remember back when I did cross country back in high school, we always had like visualization before our race days. And yeah, I kind of want to do a little bit of visualization to start off today's video on the Tri-Series that's about to come. So we know, according to the requirements that were given to us on the tune-up, European New Wave, lock-to-lock, British cars only, non-prize. Honestly, looks like a pretty good pack. Can't wait to review that because it's basically just a straight shot at radicals, and if you're a little bit unlucky, you might get like something from lock to lock, which isn't necessarily too bad. A G55 or a Lotus Evora, like I personally would be okay with those two. Wouldn't be too psyched about getting the G55 GT4 or especially the Morgan Aero. Yeah, I wouldn't want that. I gotta say, man, this freaking car, it just comes back time and time and time again. It's freaking cursed, man. It's like the legendary version of the Jaguar 575. It's like the lock-to-lock version of your Pagani Zonda S, right? Like this, how many finals has the Morgan Aero been required in? I'm gonna be careful with my words. I'm not gonna say how many finals the Morgan Aero 8 has been useful in, but how many finals has it been, required in, that you could use it? One of the better cars. One person that I immediately think of when I think of this car, and you can take this as a compliment or an insult, Nosam, because Nosam has this fully upgraded, right? And he fully upgraded this car pretty early on as well. So I feel like if you upgraded this car really early on, this would actually be a pretty damn good investment. Not because it's a good car, but it seems to be required in a lot of Tri-Series and GT series and challenges and this and that and the third. So by that sense, there's always like one or two cars from an update that gets this kind of treatment. And it's always like one of the worst cars as well. But yeah, I want to start with the visualization just to see what I've got. One other thing that I do want to show you is how high is the Ginetta G50 GT4 able to hit. So this one right here, how high is this car able to hit? So I'm going to show that to you real quick. So over here are some times. We don't know what the track sets are going to be for the final, but as you can see, this RQ79 fully upgraded against like 111 legendaries and a 233 Morgan Aero 8. The Ginetta G50 remains the best car for all the twisty stuff from car park all the way to twisty road. It will beat a fully upgraded Morgan Aero 8. So I mean, honestly guys, there's really no point whatsoever for you to go 233 on this. If you want, just go drag spec. It might be the way to go. But yeah, honestly, like it's gonna lose. So even if you have this fully upgraded, if there are any twisty track sets, fast circuit it'll be good in, but like everything else, the Ginetta will be better. Again, I am only comparing it to 111 legendaries. For the most part, you're gonna be racing against 111 legendaries, maybe 112, 113. I mean, to be fair, when you're in the top 10, they're probably gonna be 2-star, 3-star legends, and there's no point even making this comparison. But against 111 legendaries, the GT4, the G50 GT4 isn't too bad. But yeah, it's able to basically just beat up to the 81s, 82s, even the 87s actually, so that's actually pretty impressive. But one thing to take note is that all this is 111. Even beats up to the RQ90, which is crazy. 111 Radical SR8, so you've got that going for you as well. The moment you put in the Radical SR3 though, then the times kind of shift a little bit more. Hairpin road, karting circuit, and the twisty stuff. The G50 is still good, but then obviously the SR3 RS is going to be better on a car park, G4 slalom. So yeah, the thing kind of tends to change a bit. Like the what is it? Not the moment, the pendulum. The pendulum swings the other way, and obviously if you have this fully upgraded, then it's no contest. But anyway, let's get back into the game. And yeah, so we're back here. So what do I have? Am I ready for this final? Well, I think if there are any drags, I would probably be in a pretty tough situation. The G50 GT4 has decent MRS, like 93. So I don't think it'll be losing too badly to maybe some of the lower end radicals. But when you go up against the higher end radicals, there's going to be like a 1 second difference to 60 between these two cars. Time will tell. Time will tell to see if I can hold up. And the reason why the Ginetta G50 is so important to me is because I completely did. I recently did and completed the tune-up. Did not record. And I got another G50. Now, for those of you that don't know, I have a lot of G50s. These cars like to drop on me. So I'm going to click my cars in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I got 4. And the crazy thing is, it could have been 5. I fused one away. I had 4, and then I was like, do I really need 4? Is there ever going to be a situation where I need 4? And I told myself, yeah, probably not, because even if I had 4 of these, I would have to upgrade every single one for it to be useful. And I just told myself, yeah, probably not. So I fused one away, and then I got one yesterday. Let's find where it is. I think it's this one, maybe. Yeah, no, 2, 3, 5 days. That's 2 races. Yeah, there you go, 0 days. So less than a day ago, I got this from the tune-up. And yeah, I got 4 of those now. I got 2 of these Lotus Siege. Like, if this is a final that can be won by epics, I think it'll be pretty decent. I have the Lotus Sephora GX, which is going to be a pretty useful car as well. I think it should be able to beat some of the radicals on the not so twisty stuff. The Janetta G56. Basically, like, I'm not going to be winning this final based off the newest update. I'm going to be winning this final based off a previous update. So it's kind of a blessing of disguise that Lock to Lock is even here. What also was a blessing in disguise was I actually got top 10 in the qualifiers. That was a roller coaster for me. I could not get a good hand for the qualifiers. Actually, as recent as 24 hours ago from me making this video, I was placed like 112th in my qualifiers bracket, and I was like, you know what, ain't no way, like, I'm not gonna be winning it. But I changed my hand, make some tweaks, and I actually got top 10. I'm really surprised because I didn't even play in the final 3 hours, which means that my bracket wasn't even that competitive. But I got this from the qualifiers carbon fiber. So yeah, 0 days ago. I got that a couple hours ago, but basically when I woke up in the morning, couldn't record then because I was going to work. But yeah, the Morgan Aero Max, so that's brand new. Probably will keep it around, probably will fully upgrade it just because I am an ultra collector. And then we also got, I'm pretty sure this was the other one, right? So we got 2 ultra rares. Is it this one? Yeah, 26 days. Is it this one? This has to be the one then. 0 days, there you go. So I got that as well. But as always, let's open another carbon fiber. We're gonna stick to the European New Wave stuff. Just one more brand new one. Let's see, the last time we opened this, we ended up getting like some Skoda, I think, and there's probably going to be some Skoda in this as well. But we'll have a look. We got a Morgan +8 over there, DS3 convertible, Volvo V70, a radical would be pretty cool. Never unpacked one of those before. Let's go. Oh, actually, that's good. You know what? That's not just some Skoda. I'm actually really happy with that. I don't own that. It's a rear-wheel drive. It's off-road. It's 90 handling when you max it out. I'm actually very happy with that. I'm actually really happy with that. I've never given ENW much of a chance because, you know, for the most part, once I've seen all those Skodas and how repetitive everything was and how I wasn't interested in the update, I never really, like, even looked at the ultra rares. Like, I think this is the first time I'm actually going to be doing this, going to European New Wave and looking at all of the ultra rares, because yeah, that was one that I really wanted. Okay, obviously I know that the C3 Max exists, and I was really lucky really early on to be the reciprocator of 2 of these Citroen Visa 1000, so that's always really nice to have in your garage. So yeah, I'm really happy to get the Skoda. That was a really cool pull. One of the few Skodas that I would definitely love, and it looks a little bit like a Volvo, doesn't it? I don't know, it might be me, might be the shape, might be the lights, but wouldn't be surprised if these were Volvo LEDs as well. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I guess the only other ENW Ultras I might be looking for would be a Skoda Enyaq, Skoda Felicia, so those 2 would be pretty cool. I'm pretty sure they could probably make a tag out of girl names now. I mean, I can think of Felicia, I can think of Elise. I could probably think of, yeah, there might be enough cars out there. I don't think Murcielago or Balboni would be dude names. I mean, girl names. But yeah, maybe there might be enough cars for a tag centered around female names. What else would I want from this update? Yeah, just those 2 cars. Oh, and the Saxo. I think the only other one would be the Saxo. This one doesn't look too bad. It's from the 70s, so that'll be a pretty nice off-road niche car. I guess the Saxo, that'll be the only one. But obviously, guys, as you know, if we are opening a carbon fiber, that means it is gameplay day. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna start off with the LMP2 Sky Active pre-eliminations. Another Skoda event. Oh man, I did not make a gameplay day video about the Skoda Jaguar one, but I did make a rant post on my Instagram. If you remember that Jaguar Skoda event, everyone in my bracket were only using Jaguars. This time it's a Skoda Suzuki event, and I am, lo and behold, using one Skoda. 20% of my hand is Skoda. Fantastic. Let's have a look at our opponents over here and let's see what's the ratio of Skoda to Suzuki. Because in that Jaguar event, the ratio was like 95% Jaguar and 5% Skoda. So let's check it out over here. So Alessandro, okay, one Skoda. I see you, my guy. The 200 RS super rare. All right, let's check it out. I can't pronounce that name. Three Skodas. All right, well, let's see. I mean, this guy has a majority hand of Skodas. Let's see if those cars are gonna save him. So we're gonna put in, let's see, Monaco Streets Long. I'm gonna put in the 4-wheel drive. Yes. Put you in for the carpool. That's fully upgraded though. So I'll put you in for Ocean Highway, Monaco City Streets, or Monaco Streets, and Car Park. I'm gonna put the Escudo. Escudo's getting a lot of use. I mean, when is the Escudo not getting a lot of use though, to be honest? All right, 50 and oh, your Skodas didn't save you, buddy. Oops. Oh yeah, changed my name. Yeah. So my in-game name now, I might change it again. It's just Grind Clubs, and the reason why I'm doing this is because when I'm playing clubs, I've been feeling, I don't think it's no surprise. Of all the rant videos and how I felt about the game, I feel pretty exhausted playing top drives recently, especially this month. And clubs just feels a lot more exhausting to play for me as well, obviously when you're being a bit fed up of the game. Change my name to Grind Clubs because that's like a constant motivator. Every time I finish a race in clubs, I am reminded by my name, Grind Clubs. Do it again. Do more. So, yeah, that's literally why. And it's working. I mean, literally yesterday, a day and a half ago, I posted a 1 mil opening where I went from 4 mil down to 3 mil. And now I'm back up at 3.4 mil. So that's 400K in about a day and a half. So I'm trying to get those 1 mil videos as quickly as, out as quickly as I can because of the series that I have going on with March Madness as well. So, yeah, if you see Grind Clubs out there, it'll be me for maybe a couple of days. I might change it back to my name. But yeah, we'll see. Because, yeah, all right, moving on. 1 mile. Yeah, but this is probably the best car for the 1 mile. It's Waterfront, Monaco, and Fast Circuit. This guy's actually running a lot of Skodas. There you go. Four Skodas. Look at him. What a good man. Let's see if those Skodas are going to save him. I don't think so. We're probably going to 3-star. We definitely 3-star. Yep, 631-0. We got to see what the top guys are running. I want to know. I want to know if it's just majority Suzuki or if it actually is like a little bit of Skodas in there. Holy moly. Okay, he's just running. Yeah, Suzuki's all the way besides the first car. Cat is running 2 Skodas. Jan running 2 Skodas. Deep Chasm is running two Skodas, okay. Matthew is running 1 Skoda, right? The rare. Okay, so it seems like it's still a majority Suzuki event, but it's a little bit better than the first one with the Jags. But seriously, man, like, I guess the main question is Hutch afraid to make an event just for Skoda? Or are they afraid, or is it not possible? Because like can they not make track sets that favor Skodas? I think they can. A Skoda event that's maybe all wet would be quite interesting. And put in some ocean beach slalom in there. You gotta make an event where the off-road Skodas won't be useful, but the all-surface tire Skodas would be useful. I'm thinking like a Skoda event. It's all wet. Maybe it's a little bit of, ocean beach slalom in there. I think that'll be a pretty interesting one. Because most of the cars that you need to use would be just higher end ultra rares or lower end epics, and not a lot of people have them fully upgraded, and it wouldn't be too tedious to fully upgrade an ultra rare, for example. I feel like it wouldn't be that bad of an event. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like a Skoda event, all wet, some ocean beach slalom, some stuff to basically favor all surface tire stuff. Get rid of the off-road tire stuff. Now, I don't want to seem like off-road tire stuff is automatically bad. It's not. It's just that off-road tire stuff is so dominant that if they made a regular Skoda event that was just completely dry or completely off-road, people are going to be using the off-road ones if they have them already anyway. So the thing is, off-road tire cars, performance tire cars, slick tire cars, in my opinion, they're pretty much universal. People will use them wherever they can because they're the best option. But things like all-surface tires and standard tires, you'll need to push them. There needs to be incentive for those cars to be used. There needs to be like, curated track sets and all that kind of stuff. And like, I feel like it's not too tedious if it's only talking about all-surface tire ultras and and below. But obviously all Civitar epics and above, then it gets a little bit tedious in my opinion, because epics are just so much harder to upgrade than anything else. Anyway, we're moving up on the ranks here. 95,000 trophies with Pierre, and he's actually running 2 Skodas. Interesting. Look at that. Skoda Superb Scout. 5.0 0 to 60. This guy is running 1 Skoda. This guy is running 1 Skoda as well. This one will be pretty useful for this challenge, for this event actually. 2 Skodas over here and 0 Skodas over there. Let's go for the top rated guy. This is definitely not going to be a 3-star. I do not think it's going to be a 3-star, but we'll see how far we can go here. 1 mile 0 to 100. We're going to lose the G-force. I'm really interested. I'll be watching the hill climb with great curiosity if we win this or not. Because the Skoda has a lower 0 to 60. My Kodiak has more handling. I think the answer is pretty obvious now. If you have a Skoda Superb Scout, that might be the car to use. It seems like only at 1 star it's going to get you the value, but it won't get you the value at motocross. And we did 3-star him, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, moving on to the top 5 ranks over there. We've got a couple of rares, which I'm currently using the rares to upgrade my latest project, which is the Jaguar XJR, which I'm actually upgrading 332. Yes, this is indeed Ocean City Street spec. I think if you watch my Ocean City Streets video, you would know that this is the best super rare in the game for Ocean City Streets, best super and below. I have one at 233, and I think 332 is just going to be even better. So yeah, basically if there's any Ocean City Streets and clubs, the Jaguar XJR is going to be the first car that I'm going to be thinking about using. So that's going to be pretty cool when that is fully upgraded. Prelims looks pretty good so far. Yeah, top 3, there you go. 163 out of 300 players, so yeah, there's still lots of time for people to come in. Great incentive. This event is great incentive for me to actually put in some upgrades on my Suzuki Pikes Peak. I might actually do that. I've been wanting to put some upgrades into my Suzuki Pikes Peak for the longest time. I feel like it's a little bit unfair that I even put in an upgrade in the Hyundai Genesis, and I've owned this car for only what, a month? Yeah, 36 days. And then this car I've had for like a few years at this point. 1,185 days. It's been so good and useful, and I've never upgraded it once. I do feel a little bit bad that I've been ignoring it this much. But I'll probably, maybe now is the time to put some upgrades into it. I guess the main reason is because, like, wherever you can use the Suzuki, you can also use the Escudo, and the Escudo to me provides so much more value, and obviously I have this fully upgraded. 2,462 races with a 97% win ratio. This thing is probably one of my favorite legendary investments, because it's not a car that I particularly enjoy, but it's so freaking useful, man. It's fantastic. It's actually fantastic. Moving on to Where's My Pager, second event we're doing today. There a little bit of a risk. I'm gonna go over this. I think a lot of people might be running the Escudo again, but there's not a lot of RQ to work with. I'm gonna try and go for an equilibrium. Like, I'm trying to see if I can hedge my bets and go for a more average balance loadout. So we're gonna get Twisty Road. That's gonna get a lot of points. We're gonna go 0 to 100 to 0. That should be a decent amount of points. And we get Twisty Road. So it's 3 win conditions. We're going to lose Slalom Test, and we're going to lose G-Force. We're going to lose Slalom and G-Force pretty hard as well, so we'll see. But we're going to get like 200 points from this, so it don't even matter. Oh, I was really close. 193. Okay, yes, 318 to 128. There you go. And we're already in the top 15. We got another rare and another uncommon, so we can use that for upgrades. All right, let's go on. Listen, I don't know anyone in that bracket, so it might seem pretty easy. The only reason why I'm running the E55 AMG is because of this speed bum 1 kilometer race over here. So it's a pretty decent car for that. I have this upgraded 233, I believe. Yes, I would love more AMGs. You know what? I would like more Mercedes. Can someone ping me, please, when there's a Mercedes carbon fiber in the store? I would like to open a couple. I'm looking for a couple AMGs here and there and everywhere. All right, let's continue. 30 to 130, 151 points. Thank you very much. Skip that. 467 to 179. 3 stars. Let's see how many rares we can get from today's gameplay day. I can put them all into the other super that I want to upgrade, basically. Next one, let us continue. Ooh, Porsche 956C and a Lancia. Shouldn't be too much of an issue because the Metro handles better. So 1 and 2. I think, yeah, we should be able to win the quarter. Ooh, GT, yeah. We'll see how many points we'll lose. It's 0 to 100 to 0, so we probably wouldn't lose by that much. Yeah, 50 points against a Mazda RX-7. I'm okay with that. That's chill. This one's going to be a win, I hope. E55 with the MRA. Yeah, let's go. All right, we can skip that. And we're good to go. 157, that was actually pretty close. So, boom, 6 taken. 2 more races to go. Let's get it over here. We've got... I'm trying to find the best scenarios to basically put in my AMG. And I think, again, we can put this in the 0 to 100 and we should be golden. We'll put you in for the G-Force again, performance, tires, and gravel. Man, you're asking for it, aren't you? It's a little bit risky putting in the Mazda 323 because it's going to be good on half of the track sets because, like, there's, like, a slalom wet and a karting wet, right? But then the other 2 track sets, you're just going to be biting the bullet, basically. But, I mean, at this point, all events are like every other Top Drives event is like this now where... you just don't have fun. They just don't allow you to have fun, basically. This is medium, right? Oh, it's low. Ooh. How many win conditions do I see? I see enough. But I kind of want to get as many points as possible. So who has the weakest hand? I'm trying to look for the weakest hand over here. I see 3 win conditions. 3 win conditions. Let's see. This is going to be a huge win condition on Rallycross as well. 3 win conditions. Honestly, why? Is it weird? But I think the hardest opponent actually has the easiest hand to beat because I'm able to win 4 races. Actually, no. No, I'm not able to win 4 races. Never mind. Never mind. I thought for a second I might be able to win the fast circuit. I don't think that's going to happen. All right, let's take it. 52 points against a fully upgraded Ford GT90. I'll take that. This one's going to be a heavy loss. Actually, you know what? I might lose. Well, actually, no, I forget. It's the Escudo. The Escudo is going up against the Mazda, so we're going to be fine. We're going to win this one too because for some reason my man decided to put a low ground clearance car on the speed bump. And then next up, we're going to lose this, but only by 50, I believe. We actually won it. Damn. Let's go. That's insane. On a fast circuit? Wow. All right, and this is going to be like a lot of points, basically. 200? Yeah, 182. There you go. Might even be a 2-star. Yes, it is. 381 and 178. And we are 5-0. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. That is today's gameplay day done and dusted. We have 1 day and 14 hours before the Tri-Series event ends. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a great day. Gearing up for the finals. Let's see if I can get the Sky Active D LMP2 prototype. My God, that's a long name. Hope you guys are great. Stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville.